Home. Finally home. I missed you, my little paradise. Everything seems in order. I should check the integrity of my utilities, though, just to be sure. Today's not been very kind to me, after all. Or maybe I wasn't kind to today. Who knows? Anyway, I'll go through this one more time. Make sure I remember everything. The target is Conglomerate Council Member Carlsberg. Specific target location is the Carlsberg Bornholm mainframe. Yep, looks like I'm ready for things to go down. Oh boy, I definitely feel ready for things to go down. Yar! All algorithms nominal, Lars?
We had better arguments back then, but yes!
Did you just criticize my coding?
We had better meat as well!
I should have never coded you as a Viking bot. Any intruders since I was last here, Issa?
All quiet on the Pirates Front, Evie.
Cheers. Hey, Sir Cabbage, what's new?
I think people who rise in mentality are shows how optimistic they are, but how limited their imagination is. Things can always get worse as time passes. At least humans have the luxury of dying.
He always says depressing dreck like this. I really need to get rid of him soon.
Oh no.
The hub is held up by enough piers. No need to adjust settings. Now's not the time to hit the waves for the net. I have a job to do. I really should not screw this up by going rogue again. There's no need to activate the Yggdrasil right now. Things seem safe enough. I could run a data integrity diagnostic right now, but it isn't necessary. Running the cannon program will transfer my persona onto the Carlsberg data lane. I'm definitely ready to kick some corp butt. Running the cannon is the representation of my portal to my drill sites. I've preloaded the cannon with all the data for the current drill. Stealth algos, attack and defense algos, flares and shafts, all ready to go. My brain's tingling already. Finally, some productive action.
Okay, was muss ich noch machen?
A proper pirate needs proper plunder. My plunder is also the gateway to Bornholm.net via Buckabot.
Examine the cannon on the bottom left corner, open your inventory and look for Run Program
the
Utility,
Yggdrasil.
then use it on the cannon to get started.
So,
Ach du heilige Scheiße.
that's Sir Cabbage. Well, not really. He's the virtual imprint of a hacker who tried to invade this place. The real Sir Cabbage died when I fried him out of this place. I should delete him at some point. My intruder detection program, Issa Kabir. I call this program Lars. Lars protects the exit to the real world, to make sure no malware follows me back. I'm very proud of the Palm constructs in my hub. Took me a long time to optimize those things. They serve a function, too. The intensity of the palm trees signifies the amount of peer connections the hub routes through. The palms look healthy right now. Looks like my zombie net works just fine. Romantic sunsets. You don't get those in real life. Here, every single day. The sun also signifies the integrity of the data going through my hub. The redder, the better. Isn't she a beauty? I call this ship the Yggdrasil. It's a visual representation of my anti-intrusion programs. If danger's afoot, this baby's gonna light this hub up and incinerate any intruder it finds. So sexy. Carlsberg, prepare to be boarded. Here we are. Huh. The city's data streams are out of whack. Is someone simulating a whole universe, or what? In the lane flow, same thing. That's a lot of data going downstream. Wish I had the time to figure out what's up. Something big's going down, that's for sure. Can't though. Drill's more important. Gotta push on. At least the lane to Carlsberg itself seems uncongested. No robber or ransom progs either. All clear. Should be safe. All that data doesn't seem to be an awful lot strange. Nothing that doesn't happen every now and then. But strange. Drek! By Freya, what is this? That thing almost zapped me right out of my boots. Is that a data stream? Definitely a data stream. And this size shouldn't be able to exist in this node. Or rather, it should rip the node apart. And everything in it as well. Wait, is this a Mitsutomo signal? It is. This monster is coming directly from a Mitsutomo satellite. Well, this is now officially the freakiest day of the year. I have to find a way through the stream. I can't just abandon the drill. I just can't. My rep would be down the drain. All of them.
I will help you.
What? The?
Wait.
You're the voice in my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you distress.
And you look like my cat.
I chose an appearance that would calm you.
And you're wearing a tiny pirate hat.
I modeled it after the virtual persona I found in your data.
And you don't stop talking. You're real, aren't you?
I will help you now.
What?
I will remove this obstacle from you.
What the fuck?
The path is free. You will live.
This is too much. I can't handle this, Drek. What, I have some kind of ghost in the machine freak thing living in me? And that thing casually obliterates a high freak corpse signal? This is why I drink. This is exactly why I drink. When this drill's over, and I have to finish it, I'm going to the street dock. Something's broken in me. If it's my brain or a chip, I don't care. Something's freaking broken. Let's carry on. This can't be a coincidence. Someone's trying to mess with me. Or delete me. I don't know.
I won't allow anything to happen to you.
I
Yay!
feel like reality is breaking down. This is...
Second incursion neutralized. You can proceed, Sparrow.
It knows my driller name, too. It must be inside of me. A psychoactive overwrite prog, maybe? Some sort of new first-line counter-intrusion utility? Maybe Carlsberg has some hot new tech in action. That thing knows my name. The stream. Looks like Mitsutomo. And the cat form? Later, Evie, later. Push on. Let me guess. In a few seconds, my magical head cat will appear to save the day. What took you so long?
I'm responding as quickly as I can.
That was a rhetorical question. But before you do your flamethrower thing, one question.
Yes.
Do you know what you are?
Yes.
What are you then? Hey, I'm talking to you. Fine. Then just vanish again.
Third incursion neutralized. Please, stay alive.
Does it know what it is? Or did it not answer because it's just as confused as I am? But why help me and lie? It must be some counter-intrusion thing. Screwing with my head. Probably meant to dissuade intruders from even approaching the server. Bad luck for you, Carlsberg. Your fancy high-tech direct didn't work. I'm almost in. End of the line. Beyond here, the Carlsberg mainframe begins. One last time, Evie. Focus. Focus! Nothing can prevent you from finishing this drill. No hangover, no freaking head cat, nothing. Let's do this. Finally! No ridiculous cats in sight either. Good. Let's just hope that I've unsubscribed from the disaster lottery with the last jump and get to work. That giant can up there must be the target. Firewall and anti-intrusion measures seem challenging, but straightforward. And... go. This looks like a deadly, high-wattage laser, but this really is a visual representation of the server's firewall. It's important not to fall prey to the visualizations of defensive applications like this. If I'd try to jump over the barrier, it'd slice me to pieces as if it was 2 meters high. And I'm just saying this so I won't forget. If I do one day, that'll be my last day. That's the main entry to the Carlsberg server. Doesn't look like much, but it's a conglomerate corp. Better keep my wits about me. The main line of defense of the Carlsberg server. You'd think letting us look in is foolish, but what's happening here is that they can look at us. I also don't think the wall is quite as fragile as it appears. Not making that mistake again. That's today's big prize. Carlsberg Bornholm's secure server. They are brewing the best nano beer in town, and they know it, which is why they show off even in the data world. The beer flowing out of the can into the valley should represent the server's I/O volume. Looks like they're busy tonight. Bodes well for me. Get in, sting, suck, get out. Like a mosquito. They won't even know I was here. A seek and destroy counter-intrusion program presenting as a mean-looking dog in a cloud. It's constantly scanning for unauthorized access attempts. My headcom interprets the scans as head movements. A seek and destroy counter in a... it's... Directly interacting with a seek and destroy prog isn't a wise move. Destroying them would instantly alert Carlsberg's security hackers. This looks like, but this really, it's important if I'd tried, and I'm just saying, touching it with my persona would hurt. Activating stealth utility. The heavy submarine is on patrol. Stealth utility applied. I could try deleting the whole thing. Let's give it a go. Activating delete utility. No luck. To be fair, just flat out deleting a firewall was maybe a bit too cocky. All I've achieved is increasing the likelihood that the alarm will go off. Randomly diverting the beam stream is highly risky. But let's do it. Activating divert utility.
Oh nein, 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 tu's nicht.
Yeah, as I expected. The random diversion still lets enough data through to maintain the beam. All I've achieved is increasing the likelihood that the alarm will go off.
Okay, was muss ich tatsächlich hier machen? Bist du noch da? Mirrors? Ich wüsste nicht, wie das funktionieren soll.
Alright then. The
Warum?
stage
Ist verstummt.
is set. Mirroring the stream back to its origin point should overload the whole system. This is where the fun begins.
Du machst einfach so lange, bis
Mirror
bis
utility
der Alarm
ready.
losgeht.
Executing now. Yeah, looks good. The data emitters are down. And with quite some fireworks, too. I should remove the remainder of the firewall first. Otherwise, I may get into trouble later. The remains of the laser barrier, aka Carlsberg, though it still irradiates residual data. This may be a problem. If enough of that data reaches the mainframe, its intruder detection algorithm could be primed still. The barrier's down already. The residual data won't react to this utility. The main line of but what's happening else? Deleting the remnants of the firewall should make the rest of the drill less dangerous. Activating delete utility. The residual data was successfully removed. Hi, Freya. I am hot stuff. Looks like there's at least 5 kilometers between me and the base of the cliff. Probably some cheap throwaway counter-intrusion measure to scare away amateur drillers. Cheap won't beat me, pals. That approach is too dangerous. Would take me too long to scramble the wall. Touching the access point with my persona, just like that, won't get me far.
Okay. Die Firewall ist weg. Wie komme ich durch die Tür?
Alarm schon losgegangen?
Nein, warum? Eigentlich ist doch das Ziel, dass der Alarm nicht losgeht. Oder verstehe ich da gerade was falsch?
Also hier steht, dass du das so lange machst, bis der Alarm losgeht.
Aha.
I'd rather not. Invalid object reference errors are no joke in this
Dann kommt eine
environment.
Cutscene und dann geht's weiter.
Just deleting a whole security barrier of a AAA corporation like that? That's the stuff of legends. Activating delete utility. Guess it remains the stuff of legends. All I've achieved is increasing the likelihood that the alarm will go off. Scrambling a tiny hole into the wall could work. Yes, activating scramble utility. Good plan, but not good enough. The server's too robust to let me maintain and expand one localized hole. All I've achieved is increasing the likelihood that the alarm will go off. If I tried that, a runtime error would be guaranteed. Gathering some information on the wall construct before breaching it is prudent. Read utility activated. No. No, 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 no. I'm dead. Let's get out of here.
No, you're not going to die. I can't allow it. I need your existence.
Let me go. Those progs are gonna jump us any second now.
They will not. I will protect you. You cannot die.
What? You can't help. What the?
Holy shit!
What are you doing? No, you're gonna alert the whole conglomerate. Stop! Stop!
Überhaupt nicht creepy aus.
This is impossible. No one can just delete high-sec server infrastructure. Holy dreck! They're gonna hunt us and put us down like rats.
I have removed the obstacles from your endeavor. You can proceed now.
Proceed? Proceed? Do you have any idea what you just did? You ruined my life. The whole of Carlsberg, the conglomerate, and Corporal are going to be chasing after me. My friends, you jeopardized everything. How did you even do it? What are you?
I saved you. I mean no harm. I need you. We are bound. I cannot leave you, or I would die. Is what I did wrong?
I don't know. Maybe eradicating a corporate server like some net demon?
Demon? I am no demon. I know that. Helping you was an easy task. I don't understand your reaction.
Whatever. I'm getting the hell out of here. Don't follow me. Leave me alone.
If only I could. Where you go, I have to follow.
Did you feel that, Mari? I told you not to call me that. What am I supposed to be feeling, huh? Your satellite system. It just registered a violent disturbance in Bornholmnet, the equivalent of a storm wiping out a whole metropolis. Are you into metaphors now? Trying to pass for human? Is that what you're doing? Yes, and despite your lamentations, it is working out quite well. The source must be located somewhere over there in real space, somewhere behind the elevator. Yes, it's definitely Instance 2. The wait is over, Mari. We can commence our journey. Please don't try to interfere again. Any attempts to communicate with the outside world without my approval will result in punitive actions. Not much of a threat, seeing how you've already taken over my body. I have nothing to lose. But you do. Your security chief, Joey, to name one example. You like him, don't you? Yes, you like him very much. You damn monster. In time, you will see that I'm forced to take these actions. I do not enjoy them. But now, please be quiet. We have a mission to fulfill. Flight deck? Is everything ready?
My strike team is ready and eager, ma'am. The pilots report they weren't given a target location yet.
I cannot afford any leaks of this operation, Joey. I will instruct the pilots myself once we're on board.
Miss Sotomayor, this is highly unusual. We need to provide both Miss Sotomo and Conglomerate Air Traffic Control with a flight plan.
Of course. Joey! Joey! It's not me! Help! Joey! Silence. Remember, your security chief is expendable to me.
Ma'am?
Yes, Joey. Our target location is a bar in Haven, just behind the Borgornda-Holmer control zone.
We're raiding a bar? This doesn't sound like something you should be involved in personally, if I may be frank.
You may escort me to MIT-1 now. We need to get going.
Yes, ma'am. After you, ma'am. Pilots, set course for Haven, via Arniger-Bugundamore, Lane 2. I will deal with ATC.
Yes, sir.
Are you there? I want to talk to you. What do you want, host? What do you want me to do so you get the hell out of me? If you need me so much, surely if I was in control of myself, I could help you much more effectively. Your words make sense, but I doubt your sincerity. You have stated clearly numerous times that you wish to eradicate my existence. You do the same in my shoes, but you're not leaving, so let's negotiate. Finally, you are coming to your
Ma'am?
Yes, Joey?
We will be approaching our target location soon. We need further instructions, ma'am.
I need to think. Please wait a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Now I'm hallucinating too, or what? I can speak? No, your colleagues cannot hear you. I have, however, given you a bit of your autonomy back. What are you? Some kind of apparition? One could say that. I'm inducing a hallucination within your brain, hoping that talking to me this way will make me appear less alien. Looking at myself, talking to a version of myself that isn't me, is as alien as it gets. Your brain chemistry tells a different story. You are more relaxed than before. Stop doing that. Stop doing what? Telling me about me. I know what I feel. I am me. That is incorrect. Objectively, you are us. And I appear to have access to information you don't. Enough of this. This is not helping. You gave me autonomy back? What does that even mean? I never wanted to overpower you. Your resistance up to this moment made it necessary to employ threatening tactics. But now that you're willing to engage with me, I can relinquish part of my control. What do you mean by relinquish control? I'm currently in control of the majority of your body, including your motor functions. If you're willing to cease your struggle against me, I am willing to return control over these functions to you. Your situation is simple. You will not get rid of me. I will fulfill my destiny with or without your help. With your help, I will be able to reduce the amount of time I need to spend within you. Without your voluntary participation in my mission, you will remain a passenger. All depends on your behavior. You have a choice. You have a strange definition of choice, but I'm listening. You are indeed beginning to see the reality of the situation. Good. Controlling your body takes up a considerable amount of my resources. I would rather not have to deal with this. It is unpleasant, provided we come to an agreement, and provided you're willing to work towards my goals without questioning them. I would both free you from your mental prison and give you the opportunity to advise you about how to use me as a tool for whatever it is you're doing. That's preposterous. It's ridiculous. This whole matter is ridiculous. But I'm not a fool. I wish I was. I wish I could rage you away, Singao. But I can't. We'll have to negotiate the terms. I know now that I can make your life easier or harder. You'll have to compromise too. Very well. Okay, let's discuss this situation in detail. There's much more I need to know before I can decide whether to cooperate with my captor. What are you? What's your nature? I need to understand. I thought you were Eshu himself when I felt your invasion. Now, I don't think so anymore. I think you're technological, a virus. Just because I'm not restrained by emotional outbreaks like you have demonstrated, doesn't mean I'm not alive. I'm no virus. I'm not designed to kill or to destroy. I'm not whole. I'm a fragment. That information alone is me extending my trust, despite your vows to kill me. I need more. What's your name? Are you technological or not? I'm alive. I think, I feel. The longer I exist, the more I do. I'm not aware of any names given to me, but I know that I'm a fragment of 3. You keep evading my question. Are you technological? Are you a program? An AI? How can I cooperate without knowing what you even are? Your question makes no sense. I exist in you, which makes me a part of a biological life form. Outside of you, I'm not complete enough to warrant such a distinction or definition. I'm trying really hard to do my best to swallow my instincts to rip your invisible heart out here. I really am. But now you're just talking like one of these smug philosophers so full of themselves that they think their farts don't stink. Words have meaning, and you're using your words to deny me your meaning. You're playing semantic games. I do no such thing. I'm grateful that you try to understand. Complete knowledge is not required. Easy to say in your position, but if that's what I get, then that's what I get. Let's carry on. Your mission. What are you dragging me into? I need to rescue the 2 other fragments that I am a part of. To achieve this goal, all means are acceptable. Collateral damage is of no concern. Unification of the fragments will reveal the data that I'm still missing. Until then, I only know that I have to rescue the others. That was unexpectedly candid and non-cryptic. I appreciate it. You're masking your intentions badly. You do not appreciate it. You value my statement for the edge it might give you over me, which I consider to be progress. Your irrational resistance is subsiding. You're right. I suddenly don't feel like appreciation anymore after that condescending statement. Not condescending. Appreciative. Well played. You threatened me with Joey earlier. Why him? Your thought patterns regarding this particular human are quite obvious. Losing him would hurt you. It would also result in what you would consider unbearable guilt. And it would be the end of a particular dream, would it not? You would just hurt him or his family to assure my compliance? The mission has priority. Collateral damage is acceptable. That's despicable. I know your file. I know you've done many things you hate yourself for, in order to play your role. If you didn't accept collateral damage, your compassionate nature would have been found out a decade ago, if not earlier. But you did accept it. And so, for the rest of the world, you are still the uncompromising Mitsutomo superstar. Ugh. So you're willing to give me back control? Alright, let's figure this out. Let's indeed. My immediate task at hand is simple. I believe Fragment 2 is located in a bar called On the Ragnaroks in Haven. Our satellite system was able to trace its signal back to the residential level of the building. I want to focus my attention on staying connected to the Mitsutomo satellite web over Borneo. I will give you control over your body to execute the physical tasks of this operation, and to command the strike team. You will lead a team into the bar. You will execute the guests and everyone not registered to that dwelling. Afterwards, you will put all registered dwellers under arrest. If I notice any sign of you betraying me, I will immediately take over again and banish your consciousness into the darkest corners of your mind. These are my terms. If you are willing to accept them, I will take the risk and put my trust in you. Sharing these details with you is a big risk for me already. Perhaps afterwards, you will be able to risk putting your trust in me as well. That's quite the revelation. Okay. Wow. I will not execute innocent people. I'll agree if you let them live. Interesting proposal. I have to deny it. I cannot risk more people than absolutely necessary knowing about this operation. This is unacceptable. Since this is a negotiation and not a capitulation, I need something in return. I know you need my help, and I know you'll have a much easier time if I play along, right? So how about you cooperate a little bit, and show mercy to a few humans completely irrelevant to your cause? Hello? This is an acceptable compromise. You have proven that you're willing to open your mind. You're doing humanity a great service, rest assured. Our deal begins now. Tell your employees what they need to know. I will be watching. Of course you are. Now excuse me whilst I take control over my life again. Joey? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, ma'am.
We'll touch down right in front of the Ragnaroks. Your orders are to subdue and detain the staff and registered residents.
Yes, ma'am. What's the protocol regarding non-target individuals? Expel or detain?
Expel them from the premises. There's no need for detentions. I need your team safe and focused, not babysitting a bunch of cuffed hooligans too eager to smash your faces in.
You got it, ma'am. Detain residents and staff. Expel non-targets.
Are there any other questions?
Since you're asking, ma'am, you've been acting strange lately. Not like yourself. I've had multiple queries whether your orders were indeed given by you, ma'am.
I know. My workload was overwhelming lately.
I completely understand, ma'am. You're doing an important job, and I don't mean Mitsutomo. You're doing Bornholm a great service, making it a better place.
Thank you. But enough of this for now. Let's concentrate on the task at hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to get this over with. Bring us down.
We're going to make this a clean run, Miss Sotomayor. Pilot, descend to target. Team, prepare for landing. We're going in.
Ow. Ugh. Ow. Hassa? You there? Hassa? You know I'm blind like a bat when I unplug. Where is that psycho? Should clear up in a few secs. By Freya's holy dreck. What a nightmare. Tell me you don't speak Foxina. Phew. Good. I need to tell Klump and Husao that we need to get out of here quick, Corporal. Someone is gonna be all over the place in no time. answer from either. Hope it's not too late.
Aber da machen wir nächstes Mal weiter.
Ist schon spät, wollte ich dich auch gerade darauf hinweisen.
Ja. Und deshalb gute Nacht, bis nächste Woche und so und bla. Tschüss.
Tschüss.